Juju Watkins is a name you're likely hearing more and more as she makes her mark on the world of basketball. Currently a standout player for USC, she's already achieving remarkable feats in just her sophomore year. As she continues to break records and draw comparisons to basketball legends, all eyes are on her as a potential future star in the WNBA. Recently, during an interview with Forbes, Juju shared her views on the rising popularity of the WNBA. Now, you might expect someone to give credit to other emerging stars like Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, who have undeniably increased the league's visibility. However, Watkins took a different approach, attributing the league's growth to someone very close to her heart, A'ja Wilson, the reigning MVP. Watkins expressed her admiration for Wilson, saying, "Yeah, I'm a big A'ja Wilson fan." This was a clear message about who she believes has played a significant role in uplifting the WNBA. She emphasized her preference for individual players over teams, explaining how inspired she feels watching Wilson dominate the court. For her, Wilson isn't just a player. She's a source of inspiration that has made a wave in women's basketball. This perspective sparked conversations among fans of Clark and Reese, illuminating a debate about whose contributions to the league deserve recognition. Juju was quick to clarify her fondness for her hometown team, the LA SPARKS, but her admiration for A'ja Wilson is evident. It raises a fascinating question. How do we measure the success of a sports league? Is it through individual players who inspire the next generation, or the collective effort of teams? As the discussions unfold, one thing remains clear. Watkins' viewpoint highlights the importance of celebrating individual greatness while acknowledging the broader impacts that these athletes have on their sport. In the world of women's basketball, the admiration between players is often palpable. A prime example of this mutual respect can be found in the dynamic between A'ja Wilson and Juju Watkins. Their interaction at the ESPYs was a testament to this bond, demonstrating how two stars can uplift one another on their journeys. Watkins, a rising star in her own right, has spoken openly about the inspiration she draws from Wilson's dominance on the court. Yet, amidst the buzz surrounding her talent, she finds herself being compared to another phenomenal athlete, Caitlin Clark. When asked about these comparisons, Watkins handled the question with remarkable poise. She stated, "I would say I just do my best to be myself and play my way." This humility is part of what makes her journey in the sport so compelling. Recently, she landed a State Farm sponsorship deal, mirroring the achievements of Clark during her illustrious college career. Yet Watkins remains grounded, emphasizing that her path is about her authenticity, not simply living up to someone else's expectations. Despite the inevitable pressure that comes with these comparisons, Watkins insists that she doesn't let them dictate her game. "I don't really think too much about the comparisons or the pressure," she mentioned. "I just go out there, try to have fun, do what I do, and continue to work hard. I think that's my mentality always." This mindset is not just refreshing. It reveals the dedication and commitment she has to her craft. As she embraces her distinctive style, it's clear that Watkins is on a trajectory toward greatness. Her scoring abilities have even drawn parallels to legends like Carmelo Anthony and Michael Jordan, an indication of her talent and potential. With each game, she's not just making a name for herself. She's aiming to leave a lasting legacy in women's basketball. This journey, fueled by hard work and passion, represents a new era in women's sports. With role models like Wilson and local stars like Watkins emerging, the landscape of women's basketball is evolving beautifully. Fans and aspiring players alike are excited to see where this journey takes them, and how these remarkable athletes will continue to push the game forward. As we look at the broader implications, we can't help but wonder how the growth of these individual players reflects on the league as a whole. It's a testament to how personal achievements can uplift an entire sport, inspiring the next generation to dream bigger and work harder. So, as we celebrate the achievements of players like A'ja Wilson and Juju Watkins, we also acknowledge the growing influence of women's basketball on and off the court. Their dedication doesn't just elevate their careers. It creates ripples of inspiration that resonate in communities across the nation. Juju's story isn't just a singular narrative. It represents a larger movement within women's basketball, where athletes like Aya Wilson and Caitlin Clark are also emerging as beacons of talent and determination. Each player contributes to the evolving landscape of the sport, showcasing not only their skills, but also their ability to inspire the next generation of players. The future of women's basketball looks incredibly bright as these talents continue to push boundaries and challenge the norms. In conclusion, as we witness the compelling evolution of women's basketball, it's essential to recognize the stars who are shaping the game today. Whether through their performances on the court or their impactful presence off it, these athletes are revolutionizing how we view women's sports. From Juju Watkins leading the charge to Aya Wilson and Caitlin Clark paving their own paths, they embody the spirit of growth and empowerment in this ever-evolving league.